Hey yo guys, it's Crazy Cactus. I'm here. It's been about 72 hours since we first started seeing all the leaks and spoilers for the next set that's coming out after Surging Sparks called Prismatic Evolutions. And guys, the set is going to bankrupt a lot of us. We're basically going to use this video to talk about all the Eeveelutions that have been spoiled, including, of course, the Eevee as well. You guys have probably seen it at this point, but I want to do a breakdown. I want to go through each and every one of those. I want to talk about them, and then also just real quick remind you guys that while certain products from this next set coming in January, on January 17th, are already sold out, there's one other thing that, as of this recording, it's November 5th, a little after noon Eastern time, is still available on the Pokémon Center website in the US. So anyway, without further ado, let's do a breakdown. You should see on your screen now the Leafeon right here. Oh, Leafeon right here. As far as the SIRs go so far, I actually like this Leafeon a lot. I know some people are gonna say like, well, I'm not still a crazy huge fan about the Terra hat things, but some of these actually it kind of goes in with the artwork style and everything. So for example, this Leafeon actually is one of my faves. I do like the colors of it. And by the way, I want to give a quick shout out to on Reddit. I took these images. This was the highest like res I could get for these SIRs, these artworks, because it's taken from like a poster collection box. And I guess a lot of people, I even tried to AI upscale it. So quick shout out to Collector Cash Out on Reddit. But this was one of my faves. I'm also kind of biased towards Leafeon, but still, I really like the colors of this. I like how it's more in the center of the image, so it definitely like draws your eyes in. The crown is kind of subtle. It's not like in your face. So I actually really like it, and you can even see the names of the attacks in here: Verdant, Storm, and Moss Agate. So pretty cool. And I do even like the little flowers in the foreground here, like the little like kind of like the white flowers or like the baby's breath kind of flowers. But yeah, so Leafeon looked really good. Let's go to the next one here. So we have Flareon. Flareon looking good. You know, the only thing that I was not crazy about with this is the crown, the hat, like being so much like in the foreground here because it's like running sort of towards the camera, and like the crown is so big and it hides so much of Flareon's face. Like basically it's like all of this part of Flareon above is like hidden, which is a little upsetting. So I would have liked to have seen more of Flareon's body, like, you know, its famous like, you know, mane of fur, you know. But it is what it is. I do like the fire effect. I do like the swirl of the fire. I almost like how it's like in a fiery ring, almost, or like a firestorm effect. And then you can see the name of the attacks is Burning Charge, and I can't really make out the other one. Is it Carnelian or something? But like, it's probably like that's not what it's gonna be. But yeah, so definitely not as high up as I would say as the Leafeon, but still high up there. We have Vaporeon. So Vaporeon's looking good. Like the crown actually on this one looks okay. I do like that it's more like in the back. The colors are really vibrant, really poppin' here. It's cool to see like the kind of like it almost looks like a stained glass effect behind it. It kind of reminds me, I'm getting some old school, like people are going to be like, no, really Cactus? I don't know. I'm getting some like old school, like Kingdom Hearts vibes from this piece. I don't know why. I just am. But yeah, stained glass effect, I'm feeling it. Like the thing with like it's like kind of the main thing going on here around its neck and everything. Like again, the shattered glass kind of feel to it is very cool to me. Again, the hats are always going to be take it or leave it. But and then you can see the names of the attacks a little bit more clearly on this one for both of them. So Severe Squall, so like, you know, rainstorm, and then Aquamarine. So it's kind of cool that they're going with like the gem names for like these other ones. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so I would give this slightly higher than Flareon, but very nice. And by the way, for these, I've been going in order. So the order of like the typing like that would go in your binder, right? So very nice. Glacial also like has kind of like I was gonna say like maybe a little bit of the shattered glass or glass effect, but no, the more I look at it, more of like because it's going with obviously ice, right? It has more of like a kaleidoscope feel, like when you're looking through like one of those like, you know, the kaleidoscope things. Like, and I can see like the snowflake effect in the background. It almost kind of looks like lace in a way. which is very nice, like detailing to me, like around the outer edges, like on the left and right side of the Glaceon. You can kind of see that lace effect kind of working in there with the snowflake and all that thing and all that stuff. And in the corners, you can also see like the ice crystals effect as well. So very cool effects going on here. I think a lot of these cards are going to look amazing with the texture, with like the glitteriness of these cards. The rainbow borders, I think, is going to help everything pop. So again, I will admit once again, like, again, the hat gets in the way a little bit here of the Glaceon, which is unfortunate. I wish the hat had maybe been tilted backwards, not forwards. But we'll just have to take it or leave it. You know, unfortunately, you have to take it. Can't leave it. So, Frost Bullet is the name of the first attack, and Euclase is the name of the second attack. Maybe the AI upscaling for this didn't really work. Frost Bullet is the name of the first attack, and Euclase is the name of the second attack. There must have been something with the AI upscaling didn't really fully function or work here, so that's unfortunate, but Glaceon's looking really good. Next one we have is the Jolteon. The Jolteon is very cool. You know, it's got all like the colors are fantastic. You know, you see like maybe there's the buildings in the background again, so it's kind of like an homage to the promo from before, like those premium collections in the past, from, you know, the Evolving Skies days. So it's kind of a throwback to that. Like you see all the lightning bolt effects underneath him because he's running really fast, or, you know, running up a building or whatever it might be. Again, the hat gets in the way here a little bit, but at least I can see clearly more of Jolteon's face. So that's really cool. And I will say this also kind of reminds me of the Raikou or Raikou card from Crown Zenith. So I like to see that as well. Like there's a little bit of a throwback, a little bit of a feeling about brought in with that card. So I do like this card. I would rank it pretty in the middle. It's not as high as like Leafeon, but it's up there. I think I could understand why people would be particularly chasing this one. Espeon, the colors look great. The great pinks, great purples in this. You can see like the flowers. You can see like crystals, like greenery in the background, but it's all kind of in this lilac purpley hue, which is very cool. So like the colors, again, remind me of the Espeon card from Fusion Strike. But there might be some people, maybe I might be the only one thinking of this, but the colors of this actually reminded me of the Tinkaton line from Paldea Evolved, with the colors of those cards, like that evolution line, if you remember those. So I liked it for that. Luckily here for this card, the hat, the Terra type hat, is kind of more tilted back, so you just see more of, you know, Espeon's whole body, which is nice. But very nice card. I think this card in particular is going to look really, really stunning, with just because it's so focused on Espeon that I think it's really going to pop when you see this in person. So I'm excited for this one for sure. Sylveon looks really good. I think it's one of the few times where I'm like, actually the hat kind of works with it, because whenever I think of Sylveon, I'm thinking like of those the beauty contests from like the old Pokemon games. So like I'm thinking like Sylveon's ready to go, got the fancy hat on, ready to walk out on stage and win the competition. So like I'm getting those vibes here. Like I love all the like kind of like the tassels and everything, and the bows, all like kind of like it's kind of making like a bow tassel portrait of Sylveon, just looking pretty there. Colors look fantastic. The pinks, the blues. There's a little bit of like light pinks, like with Sylveon's feet and everything. Just stunning. There's a little bit. The white helps everything else pop. And the crown, I can take the crown in this one. Actually, the crown is actually kind of working with it. Like I said, the whole theme of the whole maybe beauty pageant thing is going here. So I actually like this one. And again, once again, I think with the texturing and everything, it's going to look stunning. The Umbreon. Okay, we all knew this was going to happen. So Umbreon, the Moonbreon Mark II. Umbreon level 2. Here we go, guys, because strap in, because this card, like I'm going to say for pricing, this card, I wouldn't be surprised if even before, well, I mean, pre-order prices are always crazy. So Cactus, like, that's kind of dumb to say. But I'm gonna say, like, even on release day or like after a week of release day, depending on the hit rates, But even not depending on the hit rates, I think this card has a very good chance of starting off like right at the beginning of when the set releases, around January 17th or the week of release, that this card is going to hit $200 or $300 on that release week. I see it happening because people are going to go nuts for this. The colors are fantastic. The dark colors really pop. It's kind of crazy. I know some people are convinced out there that it's going to be like it's a Shinji Kanda artwork because of how much detailing and how kind of crazy it is. I'm getting a lot of like Majora's Mask vibes from this card. If you guys remember the Zelda Majora's Mask from 2000, so almost 25 years ago. Jeez. But this card is Umbreon 2.0, and I'm all for it. I just know it, but people are just going to go absolutely insane for this card. The attack for this is Moon Mirage and Onyx. I know I forgot to mention the attacks for the last couple of cards here, the Eeveelutions, but you guys can always go back in the video if you want to see those. But yeah, this card is just going to go, it's just going to make people go nutty. I mean, people are already going nutty for the set, and yeah, it's not going to stop. So, and finally, we have to wrap it up, of course, is Eevee. Eevee looks cute. We already know we're going to get that Eevee promo in the ETBs, and that ETB sold out really quick, and we're going to talk about that here in a second, right after this Eevee card. But the Eevee EX. So the first ability is Rainbow DNA. I can't really make out the whole text flavor for that, but we also have Coruscating Quartz. I don't even know if that's a real English word. I mean, sometimes the Japanese use English words and they kind of put them together if they think they sound good. But like in English, of course, it doesn't make any sense putting those two words together. So like all their set names and everything. But just talking about the card, the Eevee, again, looks cute. I do like seeing kind of like the little, like the plants and everything kind of surrounding it, kind of coming in to kind of cradle the Eevee. The little colors are subtle in the background. I mean, very light colors because it's going with its normal typing here. So overall, very, very good. I think some people will chase this card, but I think really the big chase for me, of course, is the Umbreon. I mean, right? But I also I don't know. I really like that Leafeon. I'm biased to Leafeon. I like it. All right. But real quick, guys. So talking about this set now, for the past 72 hours, we've had the release of the ETB, which sold out within, well, when the ETB first popped up on Pokémon Center, it was a maximum of 4 that you could order. But then within about an hour, I want to say it dropped down to maximum of 2 per order. And then I was seeing on Reddit and places across the internet that people were like, oh, I'm putting in, I missed when it was 4, so I put in 2 orders or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? For me personally, I just put in my 1 order. I ordered 2 because we're going to open one for the channel and 1 to keep in my sealed collection, which, you know, is perfect for me. But yeah, it's completely sold out now, and I'll show you here real quick. So on the website, you can see it's completely sold out, unavailable. Do I think it will get restocked again? I do think it will. We have no idea when. It could be next week. It could be, you know, it could be December 12th. I have no idea. It could be the week before that they want to, they do an emergency print run again of this. You know, I don't know, but I think there will be at least one more restock wave of these ETBs. I think it will happen, possibly 2, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be at least one more run of this where it will pop up randomly. Just, I mean, if you're a part of a Discord, get notifications for this because I do believe it will get restocked. We have no idea when. And then another thing is just yesterday. So again, today is November 5th. Just yesterday, we had these surprise boxes. Now they are out of stock as well. They had one of these 9 promos in each, and you can only order a maximum of 2. I was so tempted to order 2 of these as well and just be done with it. But I'm theorizing here, guys. Don't take my word for it here, right? But I have a theory that these 9 promos that you have here in this surprise box, so that have this like special stamp here, the Prismatic Evolution stamp, I have a theory that these 9 promos will all be included in like maybe a year from now. Like a year from now, there's going to be some Prismatic Evolution UPC that's going to have all 9 of these, or there's going to be some special product. Like, you guys remember that GameStop box that had all those 9 Eeveelution promo cards. They weren't really promos, but, they put them all in that box. I have a feeling there's going to be some special product that we don't know about yet that hasn't been revealed that will have all these 9 promos in it, and they'll do some premium collection for it, and they'll have all 9 of these in it. So don't take my word for it. I just have a feeling that I passed on these, and I have this feeling in my gut that you'll see all 9 of these promos in some special product far down the line. So yeah. And finally, today, as of the recording of this video, right now it's about 12:25. As far as I know, you can still order these bundles. They popped up this morning at around 10:30 or 10:30, 11 a.m. Eastern time. They're still available on the website. I did put in an order for 6, so you only need to order $20 worth of product to get free shipping. They don't charge your card until basically the week of release that they're about to send it out to you. And this doesn't even come out until March. So right now, if you can order it, go for it. I had to order it because in my experience with 151 bundles, those were hot. Those were selling out in my area like crazy. I was only able to find the bundles in my entire area once in person. So do I think I'll be able to order this from other vendors that I've ordered from before, like Smoke and Mirrors or Safari Zone Collectibles? Absolutely. But in my experience, trying to find these out in the wild in real life, even at my local GameStop, I had no dice. And if these first wave print bundles of these bundles are as hot as the 151 bundles were, people were swearing up and down like, oh, if you want the best hit rates, go get the 151 bundles. Those are the best hit rates, best value per pack. So I think people are going to buy this up. I wouldn't be surprised if I refresh my website right now, this page, if I refresh this, is it still there? Oh my God, it's unavailable. So as of the recording of this video, it's sold out within 2 hours. It's gone. It's unavailable. So, but here's the thing. Just like the ETB sold out on the day of within a couple hours. But then there was a few hours of a period here where they were unavailable, and then they popped up again. Now, it says unavailable. So there might be, maybe in an hour or two, these as a recording of this, when you guys see this, maybe refresh your page here on today, November 5th. These might become available again. So it doesn't have that sold out thing here yet, where it'll say sold out over it, like when you go to the actual page, it'll say sold out. See how it says sold out here, sold out here? It doesn't say that here for the bundles yet. So that tells me that maybe in an hour or two, these will get restocked. Okay, so keep that in mind. And finally, guys, I know I've rambled on a lot here in today's video, but finally, I just want to look at this real quick. So this is the press release. I know I saw Rev talk about this in his recent video, and a couple other PokeTubers talk about this, but I want to point out one final thing. So forget about the A specs and how many EXs are in the set and all that other stuff, but really quick, look at where it says 32 special illustration rares. Now, some of you already know about that. You already saw that when PokeBeach printed that, a couple days ago on November 1st. You're like, Cactus, I already know that. But just really let that sink in. Let it sink in. 32 SIRs, right? We're only seeing the Eeveelution ones plus Eevee, so that's 9 so far. So we've only seen 9 of them, and there's still 23 more that have not yet been seen of SIRs in this set. So this set is going to be absolutely nutty, guys. It's going to be crazy. January 17th, mark your calendar. If you were one of the lucky people that got the ETBs from the Pokemon Center or the surprise boxes or these bundles, refresh the page. Hopefully you can get some of these bundles. I ordered 6 of them, so we're going to do a break of those on the channel way in the future, because those don't come out till March. Again, they don't hit your card until right before they ship it out, so that's why I pre-ordered. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. If you're hyped for the Eeveelutions, let me know in the comments. Let me know which one is your favorite. I will say for right now, still my favorite is the Leafeon. Of course, the Umbreon is very close. But yeah, guys, thank you as always for watching. Please become a subscriber of my channel. I would love to have you along as part of the crew. And yeah, we'll be back this weekend. I should get my Surging Sparks for this Sunday. My nephew should hopefully be here with me, sitting next to me here. Either we're going to get in some sleeved boosters of Surging Sparks, or possibly my ETBK should come in. I wasn't able to get booster boxes. But yeah, guys, as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on Sunday. Peace.